Today, we want to look at how to program an Excel sheet to perform simple, basic calculations that involves multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, powers, and root. So I'm going to be sharing the Excel sheet to you now. First, let's look at the task that we have ahead of us. See, we're looking at how to program an Excel sheet. Let's program Excel sheets to do calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, squares, and square roots. So right now, this is an Excel sheet. Maybe you want to put an heading, on the particular program that you want to write or what you want to do. So you want to put an heading. Let's say heading is simple calculator. Just put it calculating sheet. Calculator. So let me make this a little bit bold. Make it bigger. You can see. Zoom it. Come out here. So simple calculator. That's too big. Saying some things. So you can see if I click on the second cell, it's not showing. So you have to just merge cell so that it can take this. Now simple calculator is what's looking at. I like to make it bold. Then how do I program it? Let's assume on the first column. I want addition of number, or the second column I want multiplication, but there should be columns for input. So let's say this first one is 1 and 2. Input 2 so that I'll be able to perform the. So what do I want to be here? Maybe addition of the two inputs. Then I want subtraction here, subtraction. Again, I can try to shift this a little bit. Then here I want multiplication. So I shift this. Then on division. Apply 12 since so that we have so division. Then the next one I have the squares and square roots. Okay, now that has been done. Okay, so now that I have this, so in the first input, this is my first input to the third row. My first input is going to be on the third row, my second input, like that. So under addition, just press your equal to. Once you press equal to, it means that's the equation sign. So once you press it, it means you are telling the Excel sheet to do something. So you click on this cell, you want to add this cell. Once I click on it, you have it there, plus the second cell. And you can see it says A3 because it's under A and B. If you hit the enter, then it shows 0 because there's nothing there. Then the same thing with this. Press equal to, and you press cell. Want to subtract, so that means this is going to give me you can maybe want absolute value, you can put, but let's just let it subtract. So if it's going to be input 1 is less than input 2, then it's going to be negative, and input 1 greater than input 2 is going to be positive. So it's going to be this minus, there's minus, second one, then you close the bracket, then 0 also. And this one also equals 1 equals 2. So it's going to be equal. So input 1 times 2 into brackets beginning and the end. So times input 2, click on that. So it shows, then I hit the end. So it's 0 also. Then here I want equal to division between the two, that's input 1 divided by input 2. So the first input is being divided, is divided into different inputs. So I have A3, again I put bracket there. So let me see. I have A3 divided by, that's just 4 slash divided by B3. So depending on where your home is, because my own is on the third row, that's why I put B3. And this, because there's no number there, so saying whatever it is divided by 0, and that's going to give us the answer. Then for the squares, I just have to equal to the bracket, then input 1. I want to just square the input 1 alone, unless I want to create another column for input 2. So since it's input 1 I'm squaring, that is input 1 multiplied by itself. If we use raised to power, but that's it. That will be covered in another lesson. So then for the square root, type equal to and type square root SQRT. That's the square root. Then you open the bracket and type the cell, that's A3, that's where the input is going to be. So square root of A3 gives it. So here now, our Excel sheet is ready to calculate all this. Going to add, subtract, multiply, divide, square, and square root with the number I put here. So if I put, let's say I put a number like 64 here. If I didn't put anything, the addition is still going to be plus 0, so or minus 0, then it's going to be my 64. So once I move, it shows here. And because I'm not dividing with any number, but if I put divided by 61 also, 64 also, then when you say 64 minus 64 gives 0, and 64 times 64 gives this, square of 64 also gives this. So because you're multiplying the same number, you have the same answer. 64 divided by 64 gives 1, and square root of 64 gives 8. So let's just go for random. Let's say I have 45, 4. Oh, it's not obeying the second line. Why? This is because I haven't commanded the second line. So do I have to input all of this again? Obviously no. I just have to copy the formulas to anywhere I want it to be. So once you just drag and drop, it's going to just repeat all the processes there, such that when you put any number, it's going to be automatically. So let's go there. Maybe 65 and 78, maybe 87, 34, 55, 44, maybe 33, 32 or 43, maybe 44, 22, and maybe 34, 14, or maybe 10 and 9. No, as soon as you dropped, just type any number, it's going to multiply, it's going to perform all these operations automatically. So that is what I want to cover in this particular tutorial, how to perform simple, how to use simple tools for calculation on Excel, simple formula, simple command. So if you click on this addition, it's going to show that it's addition you're doing there, which is whatever you do there. So click on this, it's going to show that it's a multiplication or division, so on and so forth. So this is where I'll be stopping this tutorial for now. Do enjoy the best. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye.